Unacademy. Let's crack it.
Hello all, hope you're staying safe. Welcome to another video from Rankers Avenue Unacademy. This is Saitesh Varnasi, CSC Sophomore at IIT Bombay and AR51 in JEE Advanced. In my past videos, I've discussed about my math, physics and chemistry preparation. I've also discussed about my JEE mains preparation in detail. So if you have not checked these videos out, go and watch them immediately. In this video, I'll be talking about the books I have prepared during my course of JEE preparation. You might wonder that there are many videos already on this topic, so why am I making this video separately? There are a lot of books which one goes through the course of the preparation, and most of them we won't solve completely, and even for in most of the books we won't solve a topic completely. Most of the books are personalized, so one topic in one book is good and another topic in another book is good. Even I have a big list of books which I've done during my preparation. I had to make a list to even remember them. But I've not solved all of them. I've solved the books according to the topics which they are good in. By the meaning, like I don't want to say that some book is not good in some topic. It's just that some other book will benefit you more if you solve a specific topic from that book. So before we begin, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So start करते हैं. Let us start with mechanics of physics. In mechanics, the first thing you have to do is solve the basic questions so that you will get accustomed to the math. So the basic books for mechanics are H.C. Verma and Iredov. So you'll have to solve selected questions by your teachers or the questions which appear tough to you. So in order to save some time, or if you find time, I recommend to solve all of them so that you'll gain more practice and it will stay in your mind for a long time. After this, you'll go to the next level of mechanics, which might be Pathfinder. There are pretty tough questions in Pathfinder in the last topics, but there are some. But in the first section, there are some multiple choice questions, and in the second section, there are some questions which will actually test your concepts. So solving them would be a good practice to strengthen your concepts more. So even if a question comes more tricky in JEE Advanced or JEE Mains in that matter, you can solve them more efficiently. Even De Morin is a pretty good book for mechanics. There are nicely illustrated examples and comprehensively stated questions so that you can grasp the theory more well. It'll stay in your mind for a long time if you solve the questions from De Morin. So, and then you'll have the 200 puzzling problems, and in the past JEE questions of course are the best assets. So for mechanics too, and especially for rotational dynamics, past JEE questions are pretty good resources. So you should solve the 42 years book or the 36 years book which you'll have for the past JEE questions in that matter. Galaxy is also a good book for mechanics, but it was my last preference for mechanics. So if we see about waves and optics, Pathfinder is the best book for waves and optics. It will test all your formulas, it will test your math, it will test your reasoning. Everything gets covered in Pathfinder. So Pathfinder is like a JEE, and Pathfinder questions are to the level of JEE and they're even slightly more in this topic. Waves require a lot of attention in theory part. So you should read some theory books too. At my time, I used to read Feynman lectures, H.C. Verma, and other online materials. Coming to thermodynamics. Thermodynamics is more like, if you are slightly good with the concepts, if you read concepts from H.C. Verma or some standard book for that matter, or if you even refer your notes, then you can start directly by solving questions. There are pretty tricky questions which can be asked in thermodynamics. So you should solve questions which are slightly above the level of JEE questions in thermodynamics, so that even if the questions appear tough or if they are given more tricky in JEE Advanced or JEE Mains, you'll be able to solve them. My preference would be to solve H.C. Verma and then go to Pathfinder directly. Pathfinder has very tough questions in this topic, so even if you can't solve these questions, you should not get demoralized. You should try to solve whatever you can so that you'll gain maximum concepts from it. Pathfinder is such a book, if you solve some questions in Pathfinder, then you'll gain a lot of concept from those questions. It will help you strengthen your roots of the concept. So in that way, Pathfinder is a pretty good book. But the questions in that are strictly above JEE advanced level. But not to mention that in last year there was a question directly from Pathfinder in surface tension topic. Maybe the JEE questions are getting more tough, and maybe they are getting inspired by the tougher questions like Pathfinder and Olympiad questions. That might well be the case. Coming to modern physics will have to be very perfect with your NCERT, because there are a lot of concepts in NCERT which you'll miss at the first glance. And H.C. Verma is a pretty good book for that. H.C. Verma covers both concepts and theory and the questions which you'll need. You'll get all the practice you need from H.C. Verma. So for modern physics, definitely solve H.C. Verma and read NCERT. And after that, you can directly solve Pathfinder, as there are very less questions in this topic and they are pretty straightforward. They are exactly to the level of JEE Advanced, so you can solve them directly. Coming to electromagnetics, Irido is the best book for that. If you want to solve basic questions, you might as well do H.C. Verma first, but Irido is the best book for it. For electromagnetics, EMI and AC, Irido is the best book. So you'll have to solve Irido completely if you can. And you may even ask your teachers to select good questions from these topics. So these are all the books I have used for my physics preparation. Now let's come to chemistry preparation. If we take physical, NCERT has a lot of theory in it which will make your concepts even more stronger. But you'll have to read it more patiently, and you may have to read it twice or thrice. Atkins is the best theory book. Atkins has all the points which you'll probably miss if you read NCERT, if you even read NCERT. So you'll have to read Atkins to get maximum knowledge in physical chemistry. And then to solve the books, you might take help of your teachers. You might solve the past JEE questions, which are pretty good. And JEE mains questions in this topic in physical chemistry are also pretty good. So even if you're preparing for JEE Advanced, you can solve JEE physical chemistry questions from JEE mains. Coming to organic, I used to read more in organics. I used to read Claydon and Peter Sykes. You cannot, and Morrison Boyd is also there, but you cannot read everything from it, as the time won't be sufficient for that. So you have to select selected topics like the named reactions. You read the named reactions concept, the mechanisms from Peter Sykes, so that even if the question appears to be more tricky, then you can solve it more easily with the help of mechanism. If you feel, while you're solving questions from your material, if you feel that you're lacking in some topic, then you may read that from Claydon or Peter Sykes. Claydon and Peter Sykes cover more advanced topics than required for JEE Advanced. So you'll have to read it selectively in order to save your time. Coming to inorganic chemistry, JDLE is the perfect standard for inorganic chemistry, but there's a lot of information to digest in. So you'll have to read only selected topics from there. And in my case, I did not read much from JDLE. I only read the topics which I felt that there is a chance of me making mistake in those topics, or the topics which have done mistakes in my exams. NCERT has always been the perfect standard for JEE inorganic chemistry. You'll have to read NCERT as thoroughly as possible so that you won't miss any question in JEE Mains or JEE Advanced. NCERT for chemistry is a pretty good book according to me. I have read every topic in NCERT at least once or twice. So, and whenever I read the topic for a second time, I discovered more points which I've left them for the first time. So NCERT is a pretty good book for chemistry, especially for the theory part. Coming to math, there are a lot of books in market for math. The past JEE questions are always an asset. For calculus and algebra, past JEE questions are pretty tough, and there are some very good questions in them. So you'll have to solve them after you solve your material given by your teachers or your coaching institute. And after that, if you feel that you're weak in a topic and you want to solve the basic questions, you might go with R.D. Sharma. And if you want to solve the tough end questions, you should probably go with Asiloni for coordinate geometry and then Arihant books for math. And calculus and coordinate geometry are pretty important topics. So for coordinate geometry, Arihant is a pretty good book, and for calculus, Asiloni is a pretty good book. So you'll do well to solve these topics from these books. You might not be able to solve all the questions, but you can ask your teachers to select tougher questions from these topics. Once you're strong in basics, after you solve your material from your coaching institute, you should probably go with these topics. And math is more of a practicing subject, so you'll have to solve papers from your seniors or different other institutes, or whatever book you find. You'll have to always solve math. There's nothing called a good or a bad question in math. So that is all about books in JEE Advanced. And there's one thing, you should always find a material which you have solved completely and which you can rely on. It's like it might be your material given by your teachers, or it might be the past JEE questions or anything. You'll have to be complete with one material, and then you'll have to solve partially from other things. So because of if you do that, when you get to final stages of your preparation, you can stay confident that you did something in your preparation. You can refer to them that I've done these questions, so I can select the tougher questions from it and then revisit them once again, so that my concepts will get briefed. So that is always a very good practice. You might come across many different books in your preparation, but these are sort of more important books, are the books I have followed in my preparation. And I feel these books are pretty good, and if you solve this in the order that I have said to you, then they'll be more helpful. If you feel that you are benefited from this video, like the video and subscribe to the channel, and even share it with your fellow aspirants. Thank you.